fools with greenish skin. So close your eyes and you will find that you've arrived in Frightenstein. Perhaps the Count will find a way to make his monster work today. For if he solves this monster mania, he can return to Transylvania. So welcome where the sun won't shine, to the castle of Count Frightenstein.
All right, you little devils. Today, I quote you Shakespeare. In sooth, I know not why I am so sad. It wearies me. You say it wearies you, but whence it came, wherefore doth it go? I know not. Who made you critics, eh? Oh, my little butterball has arrived. Igor! Oh. You are late, besides which you are late. Take that out of your mouth and explain yourself.
Yes, master. I was outside playing billiards.
You were. I want you to lower yourself for a moment. Lower. Lower. Thank you. All right. Arise. For now it is time to raise the flag.
Yes, master.
And to sing our... Got to figure that out someday. And to sing our glorious national anthem.
Glory, glory, Transylvania, where werewolves and bats will always maim ya. Damme moor would likely claim, yeah, as we go stop playing through.
No. I pledge by the sign of the three-toed sloth. Didn't hurt. To do my best, to do my duty, to always... I was slow. To always obey the laws of the werewolf pack, and to never rest until Brucey lives once more and takes his rightful place in the annals of distinguished monsters. And I can once again return to that most glorious of homelands.
Glory, glory, Transylvania. Glory, glory, Transylvania. As we go stumbling through.
You like that? All right, now, what is this nonsense about you playing billiards?
Master, I was outside playing billiards.
Well, why would you have all of these aqua things on you and underwater gear to play billiards?
Well, master, you have to play on a pool table.
You haven't got a cue.
I do not agree.
An elephant called Clyde and asked him to come down and let him in the zoo that night. He was from out of town. He said he had a cousin there, a rather friendly skunk, who said to drop in any time and he could share his bunk. Bwana let him in all right. That elephant's there still because he found next morning that he could not pay his bill.
Zany zoo time!
Well, I'm so glad you decided to drop in and see me. Now I'll have to stop this, and I'm so glad I had to stop it because my leg is aching like you wouldn't believe. Ah, such a dance that is. All right, and welcome to Zany Zoo. That's what I say, and I am, that's right, Bwana Clyde, Betty at your service. What have you come to see today? Absolutely correct. You've come to see some film, have you not? Right. And film you shall see, and some very interesting ones of all the lovely animal friends we have in this world. All right, I'll just go over to the projector after I answer this phone. Hello? Yes, Bawana Clyde Batty at your service. What would you like, young miss? You would like to hear the Rary Bird. All right, just a minute, I happen to have one right here. Funny you should ask that. Very well, all right, I'll see. All right. Oh, that's very interesting and quite coincidental. Now, I want to explain something about the Rary Bird. You see, the Rary Bird is so fast that he's actually in this cage, but you can't see him. That's right, that's right. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to let him out and have a little flyby. All right, up we go. Oh, that's quite a call, that one. I can't quite get that down. That was the Rary Bird you heard, and I hope you liked it, my dear. I'll just leave the cage open because he'll just come flying right back in there whenever he so pleases. All right, I think it's about time that we got to our projector and find out what kind of film we have for today. All right, away we go. Now, we're going to take the projector and get it all set up here. Right. Okay, reels in place, very nice too. And now we focus it up, and what do we see? And what have we got here? Dolphin, that's right. This is the bottlenose dolphin. Now, they're found off the Atlantic coast of North America from Florida to Maine, across the Atlantic to the Mediterranean Sea, and off the coast of Britain and West Africa. My goodness, certainly gets around, don't they, eh? Oh. Now, their colour is light black or grey above and white underneath. Look at that. Oh, they're ever so playful. Look at all the teeth there, would you? Oh, you know, they're sometimes called the clowns. They look a little clowny, don't they? They're so friendly. And remember, they're mammals, not fish. They have a very bulbous head and a mock snout, as you can see. Oh, look at that. Excellent swimmers they are. Absolutely excellent. You know, they can go as deep as 70 feet to get their food. That's right. And they weigh up to 450 pounds. Oh, my goodness gracious. Must have quite an appetite, that chap. Now, they sleep at night, and they're very active during the day, just like us, isn't that right? Right. And there's their flippers. And the flippers help in steering and balance, while the dorsal fin on the top there, well, that aids its stability. Did you know that they can stay submerged up to 15 minutes? My goodness, they don't even need an aqua lung. It's already built in. Oh, look at in the cute. Hello, sir. Give us a kiss, eh? Why don't you give us a nice kiss? That's right. Oh, lovely, lovely. Love that film. I surely did. Did you like the film? I would hope so, because I thought it was just grand, I did. Well, I guess we've reached that time again when your good old Bawana Clyde Batty has to say goodbye. And when I say goodbye, what do I say? That's right, mates. Ooga booga, which means dump trucks and batwings go together on Monday nights if it isn't raining in the hailstorm. Right, okay, away we go, and ta-ra, come back soon. Get me films together.
Love it, love it, love it. The Wolfman says, dig it? Dig what?
I'm afraid it's a commercial. Ooga booga.
Vincent Price, baby. Gronk.
The Oracle's an optimist. He hates to make you sad. If he sees in his crystal ball that things are looking bad, instead he'll tell you about things that look to him all right, because he never likes to give his customers a fright. He said, I see no hurricanes, no pestilence or fires, no slimy toads or dogs that bite, or people who are liars. I see no great disasters or calamities, he said. I feel that I should warn you, though. In 2 days, you'll be dead.
Welcome. I am the Oracle. I can see the past and the future. I can see the thoughts of man. I can see the destiny of nations. Why, I can even see what that is the funniest sound of glass breaking I have ever heard. Yes, well, today now we will find what our sign is. Oh, swirling mist, that the gods have kissed. Which sign, whose life, will fortune twist? Ah, and today our sign is Cancer. Now, that's for all the kids who were born between June 21st and July 22nd. Cancer is a water sign, ruled by the moon. So like the tides of the ocean, Cancer's personality is always shifting from mood to mood. Some of the more active signs have no patience with Cancer. Cancer, to give in a little. You know, you must never, ever push yourself too much. You must understand other people's feelings. It is a thing to remember. And now, let us look into our other crystal ball. Better late than never. Straighten up. Now. Oh, magic crystal ball. Tell me now. Tell me all. Now here is the prediction for all you Cancers out there. Something has been bothering you for a few days now, Cancer. The time has come to make your feelings known. If you don't, it will get worse. The other person involved is more understanding than you think they are, Cancer. Yes, and you must remember that. Always look for the other person's side of the story. And now, it is my pleasure to answer another one of your questions in your letters. And this one says, Dear Oracle, that's me. How can I tell if there is a ghost in our house? Oh, I know all about this. Often houses are haunted without the occupant even knowing. Sometimes the creepy sensation that you're not alone. There's a certain way of telling, you know, if you indeed have a ghost. This is by finding what we call a cold spot. This is an area in the room where the temperature is noticeably lower than the rest of the room. And I don't mean any draft. You know, a cold spot when you find one. I mean, you must know that. Usually, house pets will avoid it like the plague. A good test, in fact, is to try and keep a dog in the area for some time. There is no way he will stay if there is a cold spot. Isn't that not interesting, Voodoo? Eh? Will you ever stop? Get off my back, would you? Look to the stars.
Wrong. Well, if it isn't Greenie with the dark black hair.
Please, Clark, a little respect for the Count. That's who I am. And I want that title to be given me every time you address the Count. You understand that?
Sure.
Good, very good. I'll tell you what, Clark. How would you like to go to sea?
Go to see what?
No. I mean, go to sea, like, you know, ocean waves, splash, splash.
Oh, no, thank you. I think I'd rather you just talk about it.
Well, what would you say if a press gang asked you that?
What's a press gang?
All right, now, this book
That
will
with the
help us.
newspapers and that?
No. And they don't iron our clothes.
They don't
Not
do
that
that
kind
either?
of press.
Different.
This book will help us. It tells us everything we ever wanted to know about press gangs.
Really? What's it called?
Everything we ever wanted to know about press gangs.
Ooh.
All
Okay,
right.
let's read away, Renee.
Okay, here we go. Well, it says that in the early days, being a sailor was no easy thing. It says that because there were no volunteers, the Navy
Closed up shop and went home.
closed up shop
That's
and
it.
went...
Went home. That's not it.
No, it's not it.
Not it?
Again, you interrupt the count. Now, please, I will read on.
Okay.
All right. It says the Navy sent out large bands of armed sailors. Yes, to kidnap men and make them work the ships.
Sure.
Once aboard ship, there was little hope of ever seeing...
Milk and cookies.
Milk and cookies. It is not milk and cookies. Will you please
milk.
stop that?
Not milk and cookies.
Let me read what it says. I will tell you what it says.
Strike the milk and
It's
cookies.
just a lot of guesswork with you.
Sure.
All right, now once aboard, there was little hope of ever seeing home again.
Oh, that's too bad.
Now, the press gangs would search for men in waterfront pubs and inns, often capturing them after they had been drinking.
Lemonade. Of course.
After they had been drinking lemonade.
Not lemonade?
Would you please
Not
stop
lemonade.
it? Will you please stop
I'll
interrupting the count when I'm trying to
will
read
stop.
you the story of everything we ever wanted to know about press gangs? I'm hurting my hand doing that.
Wrong.
Yeah, well, goodbye.
To the man who forsakes the ever-changing, never-moving, eternal transient, a blight to manifest itself upon the toes of his feet.
Griselda's kitchen messes are a sight to make you sore. The only way they'll go away is if you close the door. There's pots upon the windowsill and dishes on the floor. Utensils hang from places where they never hung before. She says it's all on purpose. Yes, I'm quite fond of the mess. It makes me think I'm busy when I'm sitting down to rest. So...
Hi, I'm Griselda the Gourmet, and I have no time today for any little songs or ditties, because we have a very special recipe that I want you to watch me make, and you're just going to love it. It's called Billy Ben's Voluptuous Venom and Very Voracious and Vicious Vampire Vapors with Mushrooms. Now let me check the ingredients. Yes, I think we're ready. Now we begin this particular one with eggs. Carefully placed into the old cauldron. Oh, this is much fun. Now we take a little bit of the artificial flavor, but just a little. Oh, looking good, looking good. Now we come along and we take some of the old lava dust and just a pinch of lava dust. Oh, looking good. Isn't this wonderful? Just loving every second of it. And now, what do we hear? Oh, yes, our very special, beautiful and pretty moon dust. Isn't it lovely? Look at it. And now, a couple more eggs for flavor. Just loving it. Now, oh, we're out of walt, but we do have a little pan full of things here. Yes. Now it's shaping up. Oh, my goodness. Is it ever looking good? Now let's get some straw in there. And some onions. We want onions. Yes, lots of onions. I'm an onion lover. Isn't it wonderful? Fantastic. Now, the cassava tree starch. We'll never forget the old cassava tree starch. It's wonderful. Just wonderful. Now, what do we hear? Ah, yes. Why not? Vulture oatmeal. Just a little vulture oatmeal. Now it's starting to cook up. Let's get it going. Woo. Yes, yes, cauldron, cauldron, toilet trouble. Cauldron boil and cauldron bubble. And now just a few little bits of celery. Beautiful. More onions. We want more. Woo. I'm just loving it. Now, why not? A little sawdust. Yes, sawdust. That's it. That will add the flavor of the body. What are we missing now? Oh, yes, a little of that. That makes it look good. Now, little suntan, we don't want that to burn on us, do we? Oh, now what else have we missed here? Oh, yes, lunar dust oil. Beautiful. Just a little sprinkling of the lunar dust oil. Woo-hoo, woo! And a little more mixing. Oh, isn't this delicious? Oh, a meal fit for Igor. Well, why not? Little. Now, what do we left? Of course. Disney's donut holes. There we go. Here's Disney's donut holes. And it's looking good. Really good. Oh, I just can't believe my eyes. Why not a rubber chicken? Of course, a rubber chicken get in there. And yes, why not? Some bulrushes. Oh, it's wonderful. And now for the taste treat. We will add 1 pinch of salt. Well, I guess the salt was just a little too much.
We'll build a blue room, a new room for 2 rooms.
Guess what? A commercial again.
Hey, babe. Would you like to date my sister, Super Stella?
I waked up this morning on the wrong side of the bed.
All right, pull over. This is a grammar raid. All right, Igor.
Hammer time.
No, not yet.
Hammer Igor now.
Hold on. Igor may be messing up the English language, but he deserves a fighting chance.
Me too. Hammer.
Calm down now, Igor. You know why we're here. Now, did I hear you say, I waked up on the wrong side of the bed today? Now, can we have a replay of that?
Wrong.
Yes, it is wrong, isn't it, Igor?
I did? I did, yes.
All right, Igor, you said, I waked up. Now, that's wrong. What's the wrong word?
I waked down.
No, Igor.
What about sideways?
Please, Hammer.
No, Igor, you've got it all twisted.
That's what happened. The blanket twisted around my neck, and I waked up on the wrong side of the bed.
Rammer, slammer now, please.
No, let's get this right. You said, I waked up, right?
Right. I waked up too.
All right, come on now, Igor. You can't say that. Look, you said, I waked up. Now, what you should have said is, and let's have the corrected version here, I woke up.
Me too. I also waked up.
No, Igor. You see, I woke up. I woke up. I woke up. I woke up is what you should say.
Seems everybody waked up this morning.
Igor, will you just say, I woke up?
Okay. I woke up.
There, now, don't you feel better?
No, not really. I feel a bit sleepy.
When I'm calling you, will you know?
I asked the old librarian what good there is in books. Each time I say a thing like that, he gives me funny looks. He said, "My boy, a book is like a box of hidden treasure. The things I find inside them are the things that give me pleasure. Why, just the other day I found a thing I think's quite fine. An old $100 bill on page 689.
I see you come back for more, eh? Yes, you want to be horrified. Yeah. Well, I can horrify you. And I shall. I'll horrify you. Don't laugh at me. You see, can't fool the old librarian. Now, the title of our story today is The Two Frogs. Two frogs were neighbors. The one inhabited a deep pond, far removed from the public view. The other lived in a gully containing little water and traversed by a country road. He that lived in the pond warned his friend and entreated him to change his residence and to come and live with him, saying that he would enjoy greater safety from danger and more abundant food. The other refused, saying that he felt it so very hard to remove from a place to which he had become accustomed. The plot thickens, doesn't it? Yes. Am I getting at you? Are you horrified? You will be. Now, where were we? Yes. A few days later, the hot sun dried up the gully, and he was without a home. And the moral is, a willful man will have his way to his own hurt. Did I get you? Did it? Well, if not, this one surely will. The walnut tree. A walnut tree standing by the roadside bore an abundant crop of fruit. The passers-by broke its branches with stones and sticks for the sake of the nuts. Oh, naughty, naughty. The walnut tree piteously exclaimed, "Oh, wretched me, that those whom I cheer with my fruit should repay me with these painful deeds." Oh, goodness. We must never hurt our trees. We love our trees, yes. But that must have horrified you. I must have terrified you with that. Didn't I? Oh. But just you wait. The librarian will get you when next we meet. I promise you that. Until that time, goodbye. Goodbye.
I don't feel so good.
Come right back now, here.
Vincent Price speaks perfect English.
Vet has an octopus with legs that number 8. So as a one-line chorus girl, she really would be great. But octopi think that they've got better things to do. And so instead of kicking legs, she works around the zoo. One day I heard of something and I really had to laugh because in 2 minutes flat she knit a scarf for the giraffe.
Where are you? Look. Fishy would come. He promised to bring me a rhinoceros. Doctor,
Hello, Igor.
oh, you brought me a new tea.
Of course I did.
It's in a cage. Must be a canary.
Oh, no, this is not a canary. There we go, little fellow. There,
Oh,
isn't he
look
cute?
at him.
Now, this is a black squirrel, Igor.
Black squirrel?
That's right. So what do you think his name is?
I got a good idea. His name is Greenie.
Like you.
Like me. Oh.
No, but I'll tell you, you're on the same line of thinking. Because he's black, I call him Blackie.
Blackie, yes.
Now, I'll tell you what, Igor. Here. Now, he just loves peanuts, you know?
Yes.
So why don't you feed him a peanut, and I'll tell you all about squirrels, okay?
Good.
There we go, Blackie.
There
That's
we
the
go.
idea. Now, typical squirrels are found throughout the tropical and temperate region, except in Madagascar and Australia. Now, it's also found all over Europe and northern Asia, and it shows a great range of color. Why, they can be gray, red, and brown, and black, and the color of the squirrel depends on where it lives, you see?
Yes, like camouflage.
That's the idea. Now, you see, his ears are tufted, As a matter of fact, he's a pretty tough little customer.
There's a pun. A tough customer.
Now, what they will eat, they'll eat, vegetables and fruits and, with mice, perhaps, and small birds sometimes. And
Little
eggs.
birds?
Oh, yes, they'll live on that. Now, in North America, this species is replaced by the gray squirrel. And the black squirrel, a larger and more powerful form, it's been introduced to Great Britain.
Oh, they got squirrels all over now.
Sure, they have them in England, too. Sure. Now, they vary in size from that of a mouse, which we'll find in West Africa, to that of the size of a cat. Can you imagine that?
Big squirrel like that?
Yes. Like it's the black and yellow squirrel of Malaya.
In Malaya?
Oh, that's where you'll find
that's far away, master.
Now, the black squirrel, it attains a length of about 12 inches with a 6-inch bushy tail.
Yeah.
Now, they should be kept in a cage, if you're going to keep them for pets, but they can be trained to be walked with a leash, and every animal should have a great deal of freedom, I believe.
I believe, too.
I don't like to see them caged too much.
No.
Now, it uses its speed, long, sharp claws, and teeth for protection, you see.
Yes.
As most wild animals have to.
In case something attacks.
That's right.
Yes.
Now, it has sharply pointed little ears and its cheek pouches and long front claws, and this generally long, bushy tail. Oh, you want another peanut. Oh, Igor, what does the sign say? What does my little button say?
Pets are friends.
Pets are friends.
And I'm also friends with the pets.
That's right. That's why I come to see you, Igor.
There we are.
Now, Igor, you know what? I've got a treat for you.
What's that?
Blackie is yours.
For me?
For you, Igor.
Oh, a pet Blacks. I have to ask the slot first.
Well, very well. Go ahead and ask and see what can happen there.
Mr. Slot, listen. I wonder if you can do me a favor. You see, Dr. Petman is here with a little black squirrel. And he only eats peanuts and acorns and things like that. Could I keep him for me? He said, no.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Igor. Oh, that's a grumpy sloth you have there. Well, don't you worry. Dr. Petvet's going to come back and see you, and I'll have another animal. Okay, don't you worry, Igor. Don't feel bad. All right, let's go, Blackie.
Goodbye, Dr. Pet. I'll see you tomorrow. Same time.
Gronk.
Igor, why are you crying?
Because this morning, Master, a little old lady held me up, and she took all my liquors and candies and everything.
Well, why are you crying now, Igor?
I just remembered about it.
Oh, Igor. Well, did you find what she was headed for?
Yes, Master. She's headed straight for prison.
Oh, you're so foolish sometimes. Never mind, Igor. For I want you to witness my new invention.
Master, that's my new dress shoes.
What are you talking about, Igor? You'll never wear these with your dress. Anyway, you haven't got a dress.
That's true, Master.
Yeah.
But if you paid my back wages for 800 years, I could buy all kind dresses and a new raincoat and...
Never mind all that, Igor. Do you realize what I've done here? These are new electric shoes.
Yeah, but what are they for, Master?
Exactly. I'm glad you asked. I was just going to tell you. You see, if you wear these, you will never be bothered by robbers or anything like that again.
Oh, Master, they anti-robber robbers.
No, Igor, they're not. But I do have a new name I want to name them. I'm going to call them anti-robber robbers. Sound good, eh? Just off the top of my head.
Yes, Master.
That's right.
Tell me, Master, do you think you could say anti-robber robbers 10 times fast?
Of course I can. I can do anything. Anti-robber robbers, anti-robber robbers, anti-robber robbers. Never mind. Never mind all that. You realize that when you wear these, Igor, you can run 10 times faster than anybody else on Earth.
Master, what is this piece here? Is this the laces?
No, Igor. That is where the electricity goes through.
Electricity?
Yes, of course. They're electric shoes. Don't you understand?
I'd rather not get involved, Master.
Well, I'm afraid it's too late now because I'm going to plug you in.
Oh. Switch it off, Master! Switch it off! Switch it off!
Oh, what's the matter?
Master, I'll tell you this new invention of yours is a great success.
You think so? Well, there's a few little flaws to work out.
No, master. Nothing to work out. Perfect as it is. These shoes will revolutionize the footwear industry all over the world.
You think so?
Yes, master, because I got a charge out of them already.
Igor, that's shocking.
Commercials ain't so bad.
Hey, I know of two mosquitoes who wanted to hear the pitter-patter of little feet, so they adopted centipedes. That's funny. Lunchtime.
The professor has a theory about a silly thing. It's all about the hummingbird and why he doesn't sing. He says, now take the budgie bird. You wouldn't call him dumb. His song is pretty as can be. You'll never catch him, bum. But it is very different with those stupid hummingbirds. The reason for their humming is they just don't know the words.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, and men and women and people? I am Julius Sumner Miller, and physics is my business. The professor, they call me in this place, and you know what wonderful things emerge from here. I want to do this all again with the stoppers and the pins and the forks, because it is something you can do and be enchanted by it. As I say again, a cork stopper with a pin, and there is the pin head, and I will draw that for you. So, pin head right there. Now, this is supported in a chamber just for the purpose of support. Now, here is another stopper that has a pin in it, and that's the pin point. And as we agreed, if I put the pin point to the pin head, the system is unstable and will most certainly tip over. So what do I have here? I have this stopper with a pinpoint right there. Now, why does it tip over? Well, the center of gravity of this upper stopper is somewhere in the stopper, and it is above that point of support. And so we say the system is unstable. Now, if I take a fork whose center of gravity is somewhere in the handle, there, and another one whose center of gravity is in the handle, and I lodge these forks in here, I will show you forthwith what happens to the center of gravity of the system. There it is. Would you not expect the thing to fall off? No, it doesn't fall off. Why? Because this is why. I have put a fork in there, and I have put a fork in there, and here is the handle, and here is the handle, and the center of gravity of the one fork could well be here, and of the other fork it could well be here, and now the center of gravity of the system is right here, and the center of gravity is below the point of support, and the system is stable. Watch how stable. Oh, notice it fell off. A little inadvertence. Nature did not trouble me. I did not do right by nature. Watch. There it is. There it is.
Say, that's interesting.
This system is in the lowest energy configuration, meaning that the energy of this system is the lowest possible. And if I do anything to it, it raises its energy. And nature, you know, wants to behave so that the energy of a system goes downhill. That's why the cone and the cylinder roll downhill. So let me do something to this. Let me lift it up. It has more energy, so it'll go down. Let me push it down. It has more energy. And that's where it wishes to be. Look at that. Oh, notice the top of the pin is a little slippery, and there it is. I just love that. And if you are not enchanted by it, as I have been for 50 years, oh, you need your soul awakened, your spirit enlivened, your curiosity stirred, which is the purpose of my business here. And that leads me next, this business of stability of a system, to the Tower of Pisa. Here we have a cylinder, cut askew on one end, and it tips. A plumb line from its center of gravity falls inside the base. And notice I have named this Galileo, appropriately named. And now if I raise the center of gravity with a little sliver of the stuff, I have raised the center of gravity and the plumb line has been shifted to the right. If I add another block, I have raised the center of gravity and the plumb line has been shifted further to the right, and pretty soon the plumb line is going to fall on the edge of the bottom, in which case the system will become unstable. Let's see if this is so. It is so. It is so. A plumb line now from the center of gravity is falling outside the base, and the system is unstable. More on the Tower of Pisa in a forthcoming program, and I thank you for watching.
The professor is certainly clever, but me? Hey.
The Wolfman was really scary, but I dig his show, you know that?
I am the Wolfman. Oh, yeah. Ho, 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 how do you do, and how are you? I am the Wolfman, and welcome to radio station EECH, otherwise known as Yuck. All right, now we got some groove tunes that you're gonna dig. So let's try the chime time right now. Missed again. I'm getting worse instead of better. All right. Hello, I am the Wolfman. Yes, ma'am. I'd be happy to, darling. Okay, just got a groove request lady wants to hear. Build my whole world around you, and I'd be happy to help out, you bet. And remember, we believe in the wolf.
But I am the Count, and what I say goes. Yes. Oh, well, same to you. I
told him.
It doesn't sound like Igor.
The door, master.
Of course it's the door. That means the mailman is here. Go get it.
The door, master.
Get it.
Pennsylvania, here I come. Never fails, master. I don't know. I'm not such a bad-looking
boy.
boy.
Bother you, Igor. Now, what is in the mail today?
Well, master, we got all kind of things. Here's monster confessions.
Oh, very good.
Yes, master.
I'll read that later.
There's a special article, the Wolfman and some of the wild parties that he throws.
Oh, I will especially read that later. Quite good.
Then we've got Reader's Disgust.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Nothing interesting in here, master.
Nothing at all?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you could find something.
Let me see. Oh, there's an article here on Henry Jackson, the man who invented the headache. That should be good reading,
Oh,
huh?
yes, master.
Yes, very good.
I didn't think it would be interesting to you.
Ah, never mind that. All things are interesting. What is that?
To Count Frightenstein. A box. Free sample.
Free sample? Let me see that. Here, open it up. Ah, free. I love free samples.
Yes, master.
This is excellent. Quickly, I'm all eyes. Well, what's in it?
It's empty, master.
What are you talking about? It can't be empty. It's a free sample.
It's empty, master.
Well, I guess it shows you what you get for free samples these days, eh?
You don't get anything for nothing, master.
That seems to be the truth. All right, anything else in the mail?
Oh, the Gropen Mall, master.
Oh, good. Let me see that.
Is there something you wanted to see, master?
Yes, yes. Aha. I want to see if there's anything I can order. I love to order things. I have found it. I have found it.
Yes, master.
I found page 1. Little joke. No, wait a minute. Here.
Wait a minute. Let's see if there is anything that... Here is one. Ah, very good. That's fine. Here, I can't read the big print. Why don't you read it to me, Igor?
Yes, master. 1,001 ridiculous things to do with your monster. Send 4 gulars to the Timothy E. Frighten Company, Post Office Box 401, Friendenstone, 2B, or not to be.
1,001 things?
Yes, 1,001 for 4 gulars.
4 gulars. Let me think now. 4 gulars. Let's see, that goes into 100,000 is one, is one. Give me a pencil and paper. I want to figure out how many ridiculous things I can get per gular.
Be sure to write me a couple of letters. Thanks in advance.
The castle lights are growing dim. There's no one left but me and him. When next we meet in Frankenstone, don't come alone.
This scene is definitely over. Wow.